Alright, time to suffer. I think what I was doing last time was heading to the guy in Lake Hylia to go to the Gerudo Desert. But honestly, I think right now I'm gonna focus on not talking to Beth, getting the remaining, I'm losing my train of thought. This is a great way to start a stream. Getting the remaining bugs that I can get, because there's only like 8 of them left, I think. And they're all pretty easy to get. And then there's the 3 that I can't get just yet. Because I can also donate to the bridge funds, and that's like 1,000 rupees, so it'd be nice to get that money and get one step closer to the pretty novelty magic armor. So I think I missed one. Let's just I'm forgetting all my buttons. Let's just transform into the wolf right now. I think it's faster. And I believe the bug we missed in this area of Hyrule Field is in the northeast, if I am not terribly mistaken. This is a kind of big field, so might be a bit difficult to find. Be easier if it was nighttime, probably, but if it was nighttime, I'd want to go Poe hunting. Also, I'm being chased. Oh no. Please have mercy. No, I don't want to perish. Perishing not good. Perishing hurt. It's probably near that bridge, actually. I just know it's around here somewhere. And yeah, that's the bridge we gotta repair with our 1,000 rupees. No, because this is more... I will find it eventually. Oh no. Not again! Please. Wait. I see it. There it is. Let's get it and just, like, get the hell out of here. Oh, no. Where did it go? I lost it amidst the fire arrows. There it go. No, please. Don't fly away from me. Now's not the time. I guess I can't avoid fighting these guys, huh? Right now, I'm focusing on hitting collectibles that I don't have before I head into the Gerudo Desert. Right now, bugs is the main thing, so I can get rupees to repair the bridge. Hey, no, you don't. Right. Probably be easier just to pull it closer to me with the hook shot. Alright. Let's see. I think over here, east of Hyrule, or east of Castletown, is... Yeah. Yeah, the giant gross bug, or the giant frog in the water temple. Yeah, I've already passed both of those. They are a time. Certainly the giant bug. Wait. I think we want to head south here, sort of. Yeah, I think I see it there, that butterfly. Gotcha. I don't quite remember where the other butterfly... Oh yeah? What was the challenge gonna be? Nope. Oh, there's the butterfly up there. Oh, I love hitting those things with their own, like, masks. That's always so satisfying. Stop avoiding my claw shot. Just because it'll hurt doesn't mean... Listen, just get down here so I can exchange you for rupees. Maybe I should use the Gale Boomerang instead, huh? That'll probably be easier. Jump on the bug and bite once. When you jump on again, bite twice. Oh? I'm not sure I quite get what that would be for. Is it like just increasing how many times you bite each time you jump onto it, or is there like a specific thing to biting once then twice? Okay. Let's see. We have some north of Castletown we can get, I think. The mantises? It's been a while, so I don't remember exactly which bugs are where. I just know that there are bugs. I know we're missing the female snail in the Sacred Grove, but that's because we can't get to it yet. But otherwise... And then reset it when it gets knocked into the water. That's interesting. I might have to keep that in mind for the next time I play this game. We can clearly see this bug there, and ooh, we can also see a Poe on top of the bridge. This is the stag beetle. I was mistaken. Definitely not a mantis. The mantis is probably on the Great Bridge, then. I'm not sure how I didn't hit it there, but that's okay. I'm worried about my lack of health, though, because I don't have any health potions. I'm gonna have to go buy some of those later. Let's warp to Kakariko and get some. I need to stop relying on Midna's attack, because it's really not working out for me. Alright. Yeah, after I get the bug here, I'm gonna have to warp back to Kakariko and actually buy some health potions, because all I have is 2 mugs of oil, and then nothing else. I feel like I remember the postal healing you, originally. Am I misremembering there, or... is that something that just doesn't happen on on hero mode. Can we only go up from the other side of the bridge? Okay. It's down, it's back. You let it get up 3 more times before trying to finish. That sounds like a time. I actually almost died during that boss fight just playing it normally, so I would have most definitely died during that challenge, but I'm almost dying now. I just want to get the bug and then get back to Kakariko. I see the bug, just gotta not die to Tektites. That's easier said than done. Let's take advantage of archery. We have ranged, may as well use it. How many arrows do you take, my man? I guess I'm not finding out. I believe it's just... Oh, there is a cave back here. That is intimidating. I will see what is inside, but if it is threatening, I'm coming back later. Oh, it's this puzzle. Okay, I can't do anything about this. For 2 dungeons now. I think that ends up being a block puzzle once you actually get through there. It's the ice dungeons in this game love their block puzzles. Alright, let's see. There we go. Okay, I know I should probably change back into a human before progressing any further. Also, bless the hot spring, but I do definitely... Also, I see that Poe up there on the ledge. That's definitely something I should grab before I head out, too. But I definitely still do want to get a health potion before I head out. Because since there are no health drops, preparation is very vital. I think I only need 1 bottle of oil, so let's just use up this one. Alright. Malamar will be closed, but I think the Goron, the young Goron, sells health potion, so we're still in luck here. Yeah, I see that red pot. Gimme. So I'll just buy 2 of these, and we'll be good to go. Yeah, we only have 10 hearts, so the blue potion isn't quite worth it just yet. Later on it will be, but right now the red potion is more than enough, I think. Alright, now let's go get that Poe. Hey Barnes, what's up? Don't mind me, I'm just moving through your house. he was asleep and we came in and just climbed over his bed just to go get Just to go kill a ghost above his hut. Alright, how much will this put us at? We're at 10, so this will put us at 11. Okay. 10 more, including this one, and we can go get... I forget what the reward for the first one is. Is it the wallet, or is it just a piece of heart? Ow. I am very out of practice in this game. It's been like 2 weeks since I've last streamed, I think. Maybe even longer. Oh, and then there's the Poe down there at Barnes. This is like poor storehouse that we exploded and got our very unfortunate first death in. Because the explosion, I couldn't really predict it, and it just did 4 hearts of damage right then and there. That was a thing. I think there's actually Poes in the graveyard now that I think of it, so may as well top 10 Mikleo epic fails. May as well get the graveyard Poes here. Also, I'm still half used to the GameCube orientation, so I'm trying to remember which exit is the graveyard. Is it this one? I haven't played the GameCube one in at least a year or two, but I'm still used to that. Okay. Oh, that's a good thought. I think so, actually. I'll go down there and check. But there is also one from pushing tombstones. I think this one? Yes! We just disturbed someone's grave for this. We're good people. I'm also a very wounded person, it seems. Alright, yeah, I'll go check the underground passage. And then I guess we're chilling in the hot springs once again. Let's just go do this now before we head in. There we go. Sup, Bernardo? Don't mind me. I'm just going to the underground, and then you'll never see me again. I wonder what he thinks about us just falling in and then not coming out. Is there? No, there isn't. Okay, but that's fine. And I guess since it's nighttime, I should probably focus on these. Oh, there is one still around here that I didn't get, like the little theater area that I believe we talked to Telma and Ilya at before we escorted them to Kakariko Village. Just south of Castletown. And hey, it's another butterfly, even though we have one already. I guess there's more than one. Can we get that? No, we can't get that chest yet. Not for a long while. Yeah, I expected that to happen right after I did the jump. I'm playing not great. That's alright. We'll be fine. Okay, I think I'm losing my bearings because the camera is really not quite agreeing with me. Okay. Now, I think there's a couple we can still get north of Castletown, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. Alright, so we got some trees, we got Lizalfos. I think there should be some around here. Ah, yeah! I was standing right on top of it. There's this dig spot. And 2 in here. That's kind of terrifying. Midna, you've let me down before, but take the wheel! You certainly did not let me down that time. Oh, he got back up. Oh, no. Alright, we're safe. We made it. Okay. Will there be a chest in here if I kill all the Boko Babas, that's what they're called. I was drawing a blank. I was thinking Bokoblins, but these are definitely not Bokoblins. Is that all of them? Yep. Does that spawn a chest? Does not look like it. Oh well. Out we go. Let's see. Next, I guess I'm gonna head to the Great Bridge of Hylia because there is both a Poe there as well as 2 bugs. Though I don't know how much longer night is gonna last, so Poe hunting might come to an unfortunate end. And how many have we ended up with so far? 17, so 3 more and we can get our first reward. So if we don't get this now, at the very least we will once we're done in the Gerudo Desert. Because you must get 4 there, you don't have a choice. Hello! Please miss me with those fire arrows. I don't have... Well, I guess I have time for you, but I don't feel like dealing with you today. Thank you. Okay, so... Oh yeah, we're definitely not gonna get to the Poe in time. Okay. Is the bug on the bridge itself? I wanted to just make sure before moving on that it wasn't like, yeah, there it is. It's right there in plain sight. Okay. Hey, don't move out of range for my hook shot. How dare you? Just get grabbed by this thing that by all rights would probably crush you. I need to sell you for rupees. Thank you. Okay. Now the other one should probably be on the south end if I had to guess. Oh boy, birds. My one weakness. Except the Poes have been doing the most damage to me this stream thus far, so I guess Poes are my one weakness. Okay. Oh, those are chew jellies. Oh, the blue chew jellies should be the... Well, not that it matters anymore. I was gonna say the blue chew jellies should be the blue potions, but... Well, may as well heal up and grab the red chew jelly here. Take the free heal graciously. I wanted to... How dare you! Ducking under my sword, then just hitting me in the face. How rude! Okay, now where is that golden bug? There it is. Missed. Get back here. There we go. Okay, so I think there is just one more bug we can get at this point immediately. And I think it's in Pharaon. I can just check my list to see where it is. I don't know why I'm not doing that. Golden bugs. So the snail is the Sacred Grove, and then the beetle is in Pharaon. Yeah. So can just remember what buttons do which. There we go. I don't have any warps in Pharaon. Oh yeah, I do. I just don't have warps turned on. Okay. I don't exactly know where it is in Pharaon, though, so this might be... Hit or miss. I guess they never miss, huh? God. Opens up. Is it in Pharaon itself? Or is it... Is this... Okay, this is considered Pharaon, so it's probably... Yeah, I think it's in this field. We'll find it. We'll find the bug. We'll get there. It may take a ridiculously long time, but we'll get there. Well, I would rather not fight these things as a wolf. I feel like that is the very quick way to getting my ass handed to me. So instead we'll just turn into human and stab him in the dick, like so. Okay. Where is that golden bug? What bug was it again? What am I looking for? I think it was just a normal beetle. Yeah, okay. Just casual stabbing of the dick, you know. That's how it goes. Mm-hmm. 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 Whew. This is a big field to search for one tiny bug. Just show me a sign. Where is the glow? It's... Considering it's a beetle, it's probably on a tree, huh? So I should be looking more closely at those. I want to say it's up here, but I'm probably completely misremembering. Maybe on the other side? Maybe up here, probably. At the very least, I want to say it's on top of, like, one of these raised platforms. Well, it's clearly not down here, so let's just head a bit more northward, I guess. Check some other raised platforms. I'm being chased by an enemy, I think. Yep. Man, he's really trying. And now he's dead. With one stab. Is the beetle, like, phasing? The light was phasing, like, in it. It's phasing, like, through the tree, kind of. I guess the lighting is just fighting with the tree for dominance. Alright, well, that tipped me off that I was onto this tree, though, so no complaints here. It flew back up. How dare it? Also, nighttime is coming again, so... Bird, I don't have... No. We are bug hunting, not bird hunting. Now, where did the bug go? Bug, please. Okay, good. I just threw and prayed and I hit it. But okay, so we have all the bugs that we can immediately get, but 2 of them are in the next main area we're going to, so that's fine. So I guess let's go turn those in for that cash money so we can rebuild the bridge for that, like, first Malamart charity thing. If I can remember which button is the map button, even though it tells me on screen. And it's almost nighttime, which means it might also be Poe hunting again in a little bit. Let's turn back into a human. before we run into town. I feel as if charging into town as a wolf is only a bad idea. That'll just make me leave before trying to to move back. Oh hey, let's refill on hearts with the fangirls, because they always drop 3 every time we talk to them, so that's always convenient. Lord. Whew. Now we have a long adventure of donating bugs to Agatha. Yep, I have brought you many bugs, so let's just work through them. I still love how they chose her as one of the playable fighters in Hyrule Warriors. I wonder what their rationale behind that was. Like, of all the possible characters in this game, why Agatha? Like, I guess she's iconic, but also... What? Not that I'm complaining, it's hilarious, and she's surprisingly powerful if you know how to play her. Also, she gave us a Miiverse stamp, which is incredibly useful in the days where Miiverse no longer exists. Also, I didn't read what she said for the mantis. Lil mantis, lil mantis. If I had sickles like that, I could slice onions better. Alright. Yep, I have most certainly brought a bug for your ball. Lil butterfly, lil butterfly. I want to be wrapped up in that powder too. Alright, that one makes a little more sense than just thinking about how the pincers could help her cut onions, of all things. Onions have lair. So, has anybody watched the, like, Shrek Retold thing, where, like, a bunch of different creators recreated Shrek scene by scene with varying degrees of quality? Because, like, it's an adventure. I think the live-action scenes were my favorite. There's just something ridiculous about a guy in, like, a poorly made Shrek costume or face paint. And, like, some of the scenes went so much harder than they ever needed to, and then others were just, like, they just felt like you were on an acid trip. It was very jarring, but in a hilarious way. Lil stag beetle, your spiky pinchers are so sharp. They must feel so good? I'm just gonna let that one sit where it is. Is this gonna put us to 1,000 rupees? Because if not, that's unfortunate. 50... No, this is not gonna put us to 1,000 rupees. God damn. Well, we still have some heart pieces and pose to get before we... It'll push us to 950. So yeah, we still have some heart pieces, and if nighttime breaks, which it will, some pose to get, so hopefully we'll get 50 rupees along the way there. Though one of the heart pieces does require the donation goal to be met, so I think that leaves us at 2 we can get, and then still a bunch of pose souls, because There are a lot of those in the game, and they almost all of them open up at once. Three bugs until you have them all. Okay. So all of them are near Kakariko, but one of them is north of the Bridge of Eldin. So you can't get that just yet from warping to Kakariko, because the Bridge of Eldin is still currently out. So it might actually be worth waiting for that one, because very shortly, in the next area we go to, we'll be able to repair that bridge. So I think I'll put that heart piece off for now. But there is also one south of Kakariko that is also that we can get in the gorge, I believe. And it's another one of those like long caves, I think. So we should definitely be able to get enough rupees for that from that. Okay. I believe, yeah, it's more than likely behind this. Is that gonna be close enough? Oh yeah, just barely. Nice. Please get a proper bug house, Agatha, instead of just letting your insects just roam all over your house. Your beetles are probably chewing through everything. Alright, well, time to just explore Big Cave and hopefully get many rupee before we get the piece of heart at the end. We have some spare oil, so I guess we can just let the lantern go. It's because the moths respect her Lolita fashion. Get down from there. There. Sure, let's pick up the seeds. I'm just gonna keep hugging the left wall, I guess. Follow the rule of mazes. You'll eventually find your way out if you keep your hand to a wall. Alright, 50 rupees. There we go. We can now... Oh, does that fill up our wallet entirely? So we can now donate our entire wallet to Malo's Repair Bridge Fund. Oh, there are Poes in here? I guess I better explore this more thoroughly than I expected from the beginning, huh? Hey, yo! I keep missing the Poes and getting just obliterated by their scythe. This has happened way too many times. I need to get good at fighting Poes. Alright, well, let's just continue hugging the left wall until we find something. Okay, lighting those torches yields a chest, but is it our piece of heart chest? Yes, it is. Okay, we need 2 more pieces. One of which we'll be able to get. I don't know why I even bothered to do that, because we're full on rupees. But one of which we'll be able to get after we donate our entire wallet to to Malomart, and then the other shortly after we arrive in the Gerudo Desert. Alright, and then what is this way? Just some rats? You gotta explore all the ends just in case there's another postal in here. Woo! You really need to actually control the camera sometimes rather than just letting it twist around as I walk into a wall. How much you want to bet that there's no more postals in here, just rupees? Like, this is probably going to be like 100 rupees right here that is all going to waste because... Oh, it's a Miiverse stamp. Wonderful. Okay, no more pose, but we do have a yellow chew jelly above us, so may as well kill it and just refill our lantern on it. May as well save some resources. Spiders. Okay. So, nighttime has almost struck, huh? I think there's actually one more postal. Oh yeah, it's already dark enough for the post to appear, so... Let's go on another Poe hunt, I guess. We're very close to getting the reward from Giovanni, so... Very much worth it, I think. And let's not miss and just get our nose cut off by another scythe. That's happened way too many times already. Okay. Let's see. I think there's one in this area with fog in the Pharaon Woods. Like sort of in the pathway you go on to circumvent the fog without your I almost said laptop. Lantern. Yes, we circumvent the fog with a laptop. The Hylian age tech. I think this is still a while between Breath of the Wild, so we don't get our Hylian age tablet just yet. Okay. So not from this path, but this path will lead us to it, I believe. Yeah, and then we go up into, like, the center, and that Poe is right now. I love when, like, I lean over in my chair and sort of just... Because it's a chair that also rotates, so, like, I'll rotate sort of off-camera like this sometimes. I keep noticing that happening. And then I'm just like, wait, I gotta rotate back to proper camera material. Let's see. I think there should be another one in, like, Pharaon Hyrule Field that we want to get to. Oh, no, don't wanna jump off. Please climb back up. To go through this entire gauntlet again just to get back to the left side. There we go. We're back down to the right. Now time to... I guess I could have just jumped down with my lantern, and that would have been faster. But we were committed to the Midna jumps. The Midna jumps are very important. Midna likes helping, so let's let her help. Actually, I don't think she likes helping at all. If she had her way, I think she would just, like, nap on her back the entire time. But she knows what's at stake, so she has to get up and actually do something. Which honestly is such a mood. I love Midna so much. She's so good. Okay, I believe there's one, like, sort of in the center of this area that we want to pick up. And that should push us to... Oh, we're already at 20 now. So once daybreak comes, we'll just head immediately over to Giovanni. And then to Kakariko so we can donate. Actually, let's head to Kakariko first, because that'll open up a new bridge to Castletown. He was already finished his swing on that point. What? Oh no. This is not where I want to be. Get down here! Todd Coward! This Poe is Todd Coward. Can these bird things just please let me live? Okay, so that puts us at 21, but we still have a bunch left we can get, so may as well knock those out while it's still nighttime. Because I think a good chunk of them are in dungeons. So it would be nice to get everything done that's like on the overworld as we can, and then just focus on the Poe souls as we like unlock them from there on out. Because that'll make it easier to handle, just getting what we can done now and then just leaving it. So, ooh, can we? Yeah, we can reach that Poe. We just need the claw shot target. Though I'm hesitant to open that chest because it is probably rupees, but I'm also never gonna come back here again. So, ooh, can we reach it? Oh, I see. There's probably a claw shot target. I'm pointing at the screen as if you can see where exactly I'm pointing. But that boulder there, we can probably... how did bomb arrows work again? I don't remember. There we go, okay. So there's probably a claw shot target back here that we can... Yeah, okay. It's gotta get a little bit closer. Perfect. Let's hope we didn't waste too much time figuring that out. Yeah, I'm hesitant to open that chest because it is probably rupees that will be going to waste if I open it. But again, I'm probably not coming back here, like, ever again. So may as well just knock it out while I'm here. Also, that is a dig spot. I wonder what is in what is in said dig spot. I don't remember ever actually going down this one, so it's probably just more rupees. But may as well check it out. No reason not to. Now, I think the last... What the hell is happening here? I don't remember this, like, at all. So yeah, this definitely isn't like a piece of heart or anything. It's definitely like some, probably like 100 rupees that spawn once everything is dead. And my wallet is full. They're gonna go to waste. That's fine. Oh, it's a Miiverse stamp. That's even more useless. Okay. Nintendo, why did you end the Miiverse? It was so good. Children are so funny. Make Miiverse come back. Miiverse 2! Yeah, that's 50 rupees. That's what I expected. Okay, let's see. I believe there are 4 more we can get immediately, one of which is in Zora's domain. And then the others are... No, there are 4 in Lake Hylia, so there are 5 more that we can get at this point. So yeah, one is in Zora's domain, and I did see it the last time we were here. Time ran out. It's on one of the raised edges to the side, I think. So I'm not gonna immediately jump down. I cannot immediately up here, but also not quite at the bottom. Oh, I think I see it. To the over there. Nope, that is a bug. Oh, it's up there. Okay. Now let's hurry because I sense daybreak approaching. So I probably won't be able to get the Lake Hylia pose this night. I should probably heal, but I have no self-preservation, as I'm sure you are all very intimately aware. Well, may as well go down to Lake Hylia and see what we can get. No, it's already starting to get brighter, I think. So we're probably not going to be able to get anything there, but... I can warp. Why don't I just do that? Never mind. I guess it's because I'm in water. So yeah, let's warp to Lake Hylia. And see if we can at least snatch one of the 4. Though I highly doubt it. Like there's one right there. Will we be able to reach it in time? I think it just disappeared in front of our eyes, actually. So that would be a very resounding no. Okay. That's tragic. But we also have enough, so it's fine. So let's just warp to Kakariko, soak our toes in the Spirit Spring, and go donate our entire wallet. Hey, Epona. What's up? I'm sorry that you're... Honestly... Epona becomes so irrelevant in so many Zelda games. I feel so bad about it. Like, I think Ocarina and Majora's Mask, she's the most useful. Even with the warp songs, you can still call her anywhere, and the warp songs don't bring you exactly everywhere. But in Twilight Princess, it takes until, like, the end of the game until you can call her from anywhere. And warping is just so much faster. So she becomes pretty much useless once you get the Master Sword. And then in Breath of the Wild, unless you have the DLC, you can't call your horses from anywhere. So it's like... And I'd always just abandon my horses immediately to climb over the mountain in my way. Where was I going? Right, Malamar. So, like, horses were just so... much of an afterthought in Breath of the Wild for me. The DLC fixes it a bit by giving you the horse armor that lets you teleport them to you no matter where, and that's behind a paywall, so. Yep. The concept art for the horses? I didn't, actually. Link that to me. Okay, so now we're broke. You could interact with them a lot with stuff like them peering through windows. Oh my god! That sounds hilarious. Okay, so now we're broke, but the bridge to Castletown should be fixed now. And then I believe we can now get hot spring water in Castletown. Yeah, the heart piece is that in Castletown, south of Castletown, there's the Goron that's like exhausted, and now that the bridge is repaired, we can get hot spring water. We can buy hot spring water. Ooh, we have to buy hot spring water. 0 rupees. But we can buy hot spring water somewhere in Castletown, and then we'll be close enough to the Goron south of Castletown that we'll be able to give it to him before it runs out. I could just warp to Castletown, but we gotta go across our glorious fixed bridge now. Of which this is not it. Where does this lead? Oh, this must be a shortcut through Kakariko Village. I don't want to waste a bomb arrow on these guys. The moment I accidentally pull out my claw shot, I take an arrow to the heart and die instantly. Yeah. That's just a quick way so you don't have to go through Kakariko Village. But why wouldn't you go through Kakariko Village? Everyone's so nice. Except for Malo, because he tells you that if this was a battlefield, you'd be dead. I love that image so much. Frigging babies, so mean. Screw you, Malo. I just put your entire shop into business. You could be nicer, couldn't you? Hey, buddy. I'll talk to you later. That is a side quest as well, though I don't believe this is. I might be misremembering. He might be the one that leaves behind the heart piece, and then the one south is just to open a path from. I think that's it, actually. The one south is just to open the path, but this guy, he does leave behind a heart piece, and will make the next donation to Malamart significantly more affordable, dropping from 2,000 rupees to just 200. God bless. But where is the Goron that does sell us hot spring water? Right now I'm just wasting time because I can't afford it, but I do want to know where he is first and foremost, because I'm pretty sure. No. Oh, I should talk to Giovanni, not Giovanni. Words, names, it's fine. We'll just transform to a wolf behind this tree and dig our way into this guy's house. What's up, Giovanni? What is your reward for me? Is it a bigger wallet? Is it a piece of heart? What's up? You can move now, but you're still made of gold. You did it! I can move again! This is all thanks to you, right? Oh, I have to thank you. Will this do? Great fairies tears! I guess that he gives us a bottle as well, so that's not so bad. I hear you can get this stuff in the cave on the eastern edge of the Gerudo Desert, too. I'm not doing that for a while, though. Ah, the Cave of Ordeals will most certainly be just that. An ordeal. But my body is still golden. Does this mean my soul is still not whole? That's strange. Maybe we need the souls of 60 ghosts. Can I ask another favor of you, doggy? Can you defeat more ghosts? Just 37 ghosts more? It must be tough finding those creepy crawlies, right? Take this lantern with you. Ooh. Oh, this must be new to HD. That's convenient. So this combined with the fact that the map tells you how many you're missing in each region, that must make this so much more easy. So much easier to do in the HD version. That's nice. You got the ghost lantern. It doesn't need any oil, so does that just replace my basic lantern entirely? That'd be nice. How kind. It's like, does this function as a lantern as well, or is it just for tracking pose, is what I want to know. Can I not pull it out? Can I just not pull anything out in town? Probably not. Anyway, this cat's mine now, bye. Twilight Princess is the best Zelda game for this reason and this reason alone. Like, what more can you want? You can pick up the dog, you can pick up the cat. It's perfect. Are you the one that sells us? Oh, so I guess we can't get the spring water until we do the quest to bring that exhausted Goron spring water. Okay, so I guess I'll go take care of that now. Let's just go put this dog cat back in the corner, and we'll just warp to Kakariko this time. Okay. I think I've taken some damage, so may as well soak my toesies. You can tell that was just painful for me to say. Alright. Okay, no, it doesn't look like this just functions as a normal lantern. It's specifically for tracking pose. Okay. Well, that's good to know. That's not a problem. Okay. So if I recall, we have to talk to this guy. Do you not know of a young Goron in Castletown? I suspect he is currently hanging his head somewhere near the west gate. Here's the plan, my brother. I will prepare some hot spring water, and you will douse that young one to revitalize him. What do you say? Will you do it? Absolutely. Hot spring water cools as time passes, so if you do not hurry, you will end up with plain old cold water, my brother. Yeah, that is how temperature works. Alright! Run! Oh, levers. No! This is the worst time for levers to spawn. I hate these things. They're much more tolerable in this game than they are in Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. I hate them so much in Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. It's like impossible to avoid damage. Just run back and forth so we can't get a bead on us. Or, as me and my siblings used to call it when we played freaking conquers Bad Fur Day and applied this strategy. The squiggly squig, for some reason. I don't know why we called it that. But it is what it is. We're doing the squiggly squig. Please. Ah. Alright. Did we make it in time? Say, is that some Kakariko hot spring water you have there, brother? If you poured it on me, I'm sure it would restore my strength. I'll just knock him out with the barrel, it's fine. Ooh! I feel rejuvenated! That smell! That heat! It is spring water from back home. Well, I'm going to get back to work and open up the shop. You do that, buddy. These noises, though. Are you sure it's okay to carry it that way? How does it not fall off? I guess you have some amazing balance. Those noises, though. Is he okay? Whatever. Let's just take our piece of heart and move on. My god. Okay. Those noises made me completely lose my train of thought. I guess at this point we should just head to the Gerudo Desert. So let's warp down to Lake Hylia. What is this game? Like, I've said this in previous streams, but I don't understand the main criticism that people give this game, that it takes itself too seriously. Because it does not take itself seriously at all. It's just your same old ridiculous Zelda with a darker color palette. That's it. It's still just as absurd and ridiculous. I did the quest where you brought the Goron the hot spring water and threw it on him, and his noises just broke me. He's just rolling away, going, and it's just distant. Anyway, let's head to the Gerudo Desert now. Actually progress. I'm so broken by this. Brother! I thought it was about time for you to arrive. Master Mikleo, is it? You do know Telma, don't you? I am Aru. I am part of the group that Telma kindly allows to meet at her bar. I've heard all about your deeds from her. Now, you being a courageous youth, you've likely heard of the strange events in the desert and come to investigate, no? Or am I mistaken? You do know, don't you, Master Mikleo? The Gerudo Desert once held a prison built to hold the worst criminals this land has ever known. The criminals who were sentenced to death were sent directly to the underworld by a cursed mirror that was kept in the prison. Now that prison is condemned, and even the road leading to the desert is impassable. The desert at World's End. It still holds the cursed mirror and the malice of the doomed inmates. These old bones know that the evil currently plaguing Hyrule is related to this wicked place, so I have come to learn the truth. Master Mikleo, I must ask, what will you do now? Don't tell me you plan to enter the desert and confirm my suspicions with your very own eyes. Why, of course. Is that so? Then let good old Aru help you out. You see Lake Hylia below us. The man named Fire runs an amusement ride of sorts there. Give him this. See, long ago I saved this man Fire's life, and now he cannot refuse me if I ask a favor. If you leave the rest up to Fire, all should go as well. Alright! Then let us descend! Okay, so when I made that jump, I wasn't convinced I wasn't gonna land like directly on dry land and take fall damage. I think I would have been fine even if I landed on land, but I still wasn't sure. I just took a leap of faith. I'm like, let's hope this lands me in the water, but if not, well, then them's the breaks. Okay. Please let me get onto land. There we go. Hey, Fire! Look at this! From old Aru, huh? Oh well, I guess I oughta doot what the old coot says. That's my voice for him for now on. Oasis Flight, right. So here you go. One of our secret options, not available to the general public. This time's all paid for, so what do you say, you wanna go? Let's go. Alrighty then, but remember, next time, you gotta pay. Sweet sailing, buddy of mine. One for Oasis. Fire in the hole! Alright. Let us go. I need a less squeaky chair. Squeak, squeak. Bye, Link. Oh, it doesn't even show us landing face first in the desert? You cowards. Wait, Mikleo. Before we go on, there's something I want you to hear. Do you remember what the spirits said about the few shadows? What do you think happened to the magic wielders who tried to rule the sacred realm? They were banished. They were chased across the sacred lands of Hyrule and driven into another realm by the goddesses. It was another world entirely, the antithesis of Hyrule, where the sun shines brightly. Its denizens became shadows that could not mingle with the light. Eventually, most came to call it the Twilight Realm, and from it, none could return to the world of light. They were forever doomed to live in the twilight, flitting in the half-light of dusk, mere shadows of Hyrule. This is the history of the Twilight as it has been passed down from our ancestors. Do you now understand what I am? I'm a descendant of the tribe that was banished to the Twilight Realm. It was a peaceful place, until Zant took control of the Twilight Realm and transformed all of the Twilight into shadow beasts. It's clear to me now that he somehow gained a great evil power, previously unknown to our tribe. In any case, I was sent from there, and could no longer get into the Twilight Realm without his power. But there's another tale told by my people. Though the goddesses forbade us to return to the world of light, they left one link between the light and the darkness. It's really struggling to open this water bottle. Something called the Mirror of Twilight was passed to the protectors of Hyrule. It's our only path to the Twilight Realm, and we must get there. You'll come with me, won't you? Of course. We're partners at this rate. Okay, so there's like Hylia. We do have 2 bugs we can now get. But they're a bit hard to track down. Because of just like how they kind of blend in. Oh, jeez. They kind of blend into the Gerudo Desert. You know what? I'm not even gonna bother with these guys. I just wanted to run over here just to quickly see if there was anything over in this direction. Because this pedestal looks like something that you would place something on, but it turns out there's nothing. So let's just run through the desert. I don't know. I guess I should equip my hookshot. I don't know exactly where the bugs are. I think one is near a gate, and then the other is near a warp that we have yet to unlock, but that's all I remember. So let's just hookshot up here, and... oh, good. We're not dead broke anymore. We're still not swimming in the cash. But we have some funds. Bless. Okay, and I'm not gonna warp out of here until I get the first warp. Is that... I think that's one of the bugs, actually. That's very convenient. Oh, nice. And what bug is this? A dayfly. Okay, this is the male dayfly, then. So then we just need the female dayfly, which I'm not quite sure. Regardless, there's a small chest this way, so let's go and prioritize this. And we'll continue on and get both the warp and the other dayfly momentarily. And that, like, I guess I need to be drinking more water. Sorry about that, but that tower there is... I guess we can't do anything about this just yet. Let me finish my thought, me. That tower there is the Bridge of Eldin. I don't know why the shadow creatures dropped it off here, but they did. But once we get a warp to the Gerudo Desert, we can bring it back to its rightful place. And the dayfly fell down into this trench. Okay. Good. So now we have all but one bug. Finish your thought. Be gone, thought! What was I saying again? My goodness. Oh hey, it's a postal. Well, I guess that's what I'm going for immediately. That is not where I wanted you to drop me off. Now I missed. Please. Come on. There we go. Oh, actually, you know what that pedestal must have been? It must have been a postal. But it wasn't night when we were there, so they didn't appear just yet. Well, I should do this as Wolf Link, but I feel like using sword. I shouldn't have used sword because I freaking missed. But I'm still going to use sword because I am very stubborn. But also I know what I'm doing. Alright, so now we have our warp into the Gerudo Desert. Very nice. So now we're free to leave, but first let's get this pose soul. Hey buddy. Come on, down here. Midna, take the wheel! Okay. There are a bunch of pose souls in Gerudo Desert, but we'll come back for them. Right now, let us repair the Bridge of Eldin. And then once we do that, there's also a heart piece we can get in the area. So I'm gonna want to do that, because I believe that'll also put us on our second row of heart containers, which will be very nice. Seriously, why did they drop the bridge off here? I don't get it. Also, moving the Bridge of Eldin also reveals the Cave of Ordeals. Not touching that today. I will die, and I don't think I can even complete it yet. I think I need at least the item from not this upcoming dungeon, but the one after it. I think I need at least that. And I believe that cave up there is where I'm going. We need our claw shot. Yeah, because we can claw shot up to that platform, and then we can run into that cave. And that should be where our heart piece is. And to get us to our second row, more than halfway done. Yeah, yeah! Okay, I vaguely remember this. We're gonna want... Oh, my gamepad is almost out of batteries, so let's just plug that in. We're gonna want our iron boots. There they are. Let's put them over bombs. Geronimo! Well, this looks to be just like a really linear path down to the bottom, so... Man, Link, just what is your upper body strength? I've commented on this before, but iron boots or no, it takes some strength to remain standing upright on the wall. Oh, here's a Dodongo. Hey, buddy. And this chest is probably rupees. Yeah, another 20 rupees, so nice. We've doubled our money. But that is not quite our heart piece. So let's continue on. I'm just gonna jump off blindly because I'm sure... I thought for sure the magnet would be just below it, but... Look before you leap, I guess. That's my own damn fault, but I'm still bitter. Hey guys, just don't worry about me. That was embarrassing. Alright, let's just... You know what? It's probably a moving magnet, and I just didn't time it right. Let's go. No? Oh, so this ledge is a red herring, is it? Is that what it is? You actually want me to jump off here? Okay. Jerk. Okay, so we have this chest, which is most likely our heart piece. Yes! So that'll heal us and give us our second row. Hell yeah! And then I feel like there's gonna be a chest here if I light these torches. What kind of chest? Probably rupees. If I had to guess, it's probably just 50 rupees. Maybe 100. Either way, at this point, with my very empty wallet, it's me versus Stamp. I've decided this remake is bad, actually, because of the Miiverse stamps that are now useful. I'm so upset. Oh, you know, I did miss a pose, so I did miss a pose soul. Why can I never speak? I did miss a pose soul somewhere. How dare you? Never bring that up to me again. I did miss a pose soul at Death Mountain, I believe. There was a piece of heart there that we got, but we got that during the either during the daytime or before the pose had spawned, so we didn't get it yet. But there is one there. I believe it's more along the path than it is actually up Death Mountain. So yeah, well, while it is nighttime again, let's take advantage of it and go and get the post souls. I should probably go get the post souls in the Gerudo Desert, since that is our destination anyway, but we can warp back there now, so I just kind of want to go down the list, so to speak. And the list is Death Mountain, and then Lake Hylia, and then Gerudo Desert. But yeah, I believe... Let's change back into human at this point. Also, I just want to double-check the map. I did... Okay, yeah, I wanted to make sure that I did trigger the next training session to go off. Hey, buddy. Yeah, I most certainly want to go up. And there it is. There's our good old pose soul. Hey. Okay, so there are still... I almost changed back into human Link. I'm apparently missing one here. Which one is it? That's interesting. I wonder which one I'm missing in this region. Figure that out later. Either way, let's warp to Lake Hylia and get the 4 there. Or as many of them as I can before day breaks. Okay, so the one I just barely missed out on earlier. Just jump across these platforms and try not to fall into the water. That happens a lot when you rush. It's embarrassing. Okay, I think... Ooh, there's that Poe on the platform that we're gonna have to actually ride a chicken down to if I'm not mistaken. But I believe there's actually one near the tower that we talked to Aru on. So we'll have to climb up here. Yep, there it is. Actually, I think there's two that we have to get to by riding the chicken down to Lake Hylia, which is gonna... That's gonna empty our wallet a bit, isn't it? Tragic. We might be able to lure the one on the center platform down to us, though. Let's hope. Because I would rather not have to spend money on the circuit up and down Lake Hylia twice. It's close enough to an edge that it should theoretically just kind of... How many are we at now? 27, so we have 33 more? Yeah, it's close enough to an edge that it should be lured down to us, I think. Hey. No? What if I equip the lantern? Oh, day is breaking anyway, so it doesn't matter. Okay. That's kind of unfortunate, but that's just how it be. Back to the Gerudo Desert. We actually have to be in the Gerudo Desert region. There we go. I wonder what one I skipped over in the Elden region. I don't remember. I guess I'll just have to run through with the pose lantern when I get the chance. That's not too bad. It's not too big of a region. Should be able to find it pretty quickly. Now we get to head towards the Arbiter's grounds. Yo! Maybe I should have sniped these guys before approaching, but that's okay. Who needs the Hawkeye when you are the Hawkeye? I don't know. Listen, I make jokes. They're not necessarily good jokes, but they are jokes. Just gotta aim a little bit lower. There we go. Alright. Now we can ride a boar of our very own. Let's go! Onward! Onward to victory! Alright, please stop. There was a chest there that that I would love to get. Just to theoretically increase my rupee hoard just a little bit more. Yeah, we're at 60 now. That's nice. I can work with that. You always gotta dismount from these things by crashing them into the wall. You gotta. It's a rule. Yeah, I was just looking at the mini-map on my gamepad just to kind of zoom in on the branching paths there, because I'm pretty sure the... Yeah. Okay, arrows. I want rupees. I got arrows. I got arrows for days. Alright. Hey, buddy. How about you teach me a new sword trick? I will never be merciful. It's not in my nature. You would sooner divert a river from its course than deny me this. We meet again. At last, the skills I have to teach you have entered the realm of true secrecy. They are forgotten ways that do not leave our bloodline. Among the techniques I shall be teaching you are some that may even endanger you. Do you feel ready to learn these skills? I do, of course. Very well. But before we begin, I must test you to ensure that you have mastered the last skill I have taught you, the Helm Splitter. Now then, come at me! There you go. How was that? Impressive, huh? Excellent. It appears you are certainly capable of performing my lost art. Very well. My fifth hidden skill is the Mortal Draw. Let it be hewn into your mind. Nintendo, please hire me as a voice actor. The ways of the sword are known to many creatures, and some have strengthened their guard against shield attacks and backslices. Should you encounter such a foe, the Mortal Draw that I am about to teach you is most effective. You must sheath your sword and cast aside the most basic of sword skills, the Z target. You must wait until your foe is upon you. Then, before the enemy can see through your ruse, you must quickly draw your blade with A. I'm just gonna read the buttons instead of doing the weird grunting I did before. I feel that flows better. Screw the fourth wall. There is no defense for this. The Mortal Draw deals death. Very well. Now try it. You got it, buddy. That was a pointed strike. But do not forget that this technique leaves your life at risk. The fifth technique, the Mortal Draw, has been passed on. You learned the fifth hidden skill, the Mortal Draw. There are still 2 hidden skills for you to learn. Do not neglect your daily sword training between now and the time you come to learn the next. May we meet again. Can't wait. Okay, yeah. I was biting my lip, and I accidentally started talking while still biting my lip, so I kind of pulled on my lip a little bit. Don't do that. Don't be like me. I believe the next Songstone is actually in the Gerudo Desert, I want to say. I could be completely misremembering there. But I think it's very short after this. I know where one of them is. I think I'm mistaken. If it was still here, I think it would have been in the pathways rather than up here. Oh no, I remember where the next one is, actually. It's in the next area we go to. And then the last one I know where it is exactly. Okay. Now, there's actually another heart piece here that we can get before we enter the dungeon, but it's a little bit further inside the stronghold. We're going to want to use our bow very liberally here, because our bow one-hits the bokoblins, and it's very useful to take them out before they can even get near to you, especially these ones that alert the horde. It's good to take them out so you don't have to deal with a bunch of them at once. And I believe... Nope, that's just your normal fire. Oh, whoops. Did I not get the... Did I not get both of the golden bugs in this area? Why did I hear that sparkling? I gotta double check that. Yeah, I got both of them here. Why did I hear a sparkling? That's weird. But yeah, this is what happens when you get caught in a bokoblin hideout. You get swarmed, which is why I wanted to, you know, take them out before they noticed me. But oh, you're right. It's probably from... It might be from the keys, actually. I don't quite remember. Nope. Yeah, that's what I was talking about with the heart piece. But I didn't realize that was the sparkle. No, I was right. The sparkle is the key, but it's very close to the spit roast. But yeah. But speaking of the spit roast, we just keep wailing on this poor thing, wasting a perfectly good meal, and steal a piece of its heart, and that is all. Perfect. Okay. And now we get to do the cool next boss fight. Get out of my way. Alright, well, let's just run right over to this boar and... Oh no! Who could have ever seen this boss fight coming? How is he not dead, though? Like, I guess he just doesn't take fall damage. Yeah, just knock out that boar, it's fine. I'm gonna try and mortal draw him. Very nice! Now we just gotta wail on the King Bulbin. I should have backed away. He one-hits you. Good to know. I expected him to leave me with low health, but not just insta-kill me from the get-go. Holy, King Bulbin's strong on Ganondorf amiibo mode. And because I died, that means I have to activate it once more. And I guess I have to drink one of my potions. That's okay, I have 3, including this one. Because I have another health potion, and then I have the Great Fairy's Tears, which I would prefer to save. Alright, well, now I know. Now I know to be a little more cautious when fighting the big guy. Holy. And not just continue wailing on him, maybe just get like a couple strikes in before I get away. Please don't see me, please don't see me. I would really prefer not to summon the horde again, if at all possible. Now where is... He's over here, right? Where is he? Oh, he's all the way over there. Okay. So we need to get him just barely in sight. Just don't want to go into the torchlight, I believe the thing is. There we go. I think that is everything. Now, did this reset my heart heart piece as well? Because if so, that means... No, it didn't. We still have the heart piece. We just got to get the key again. Okay. Alright. Once more with feeling and not getting one hit by a guy with a giant blunt axe. Can't believe I let that happen. I don't know what I expected. This is 4 times damage. He already hit like a runaway ice cream truck. No, Link, we want to mortal draw him, remember? Like so. Alright, we'll just get a couple hits in, and then back away and start pelting him with arrows instead. There we go, this works. Sure, let's let him approach and get another mortal draw in, because those do good damage. Okay, we got a couple hits in, now let's back away. I would really prefer not to get one hit again. Why did I pull out my sword when I want a mortal draw? I guess the jump attack works just as well. Okay. Let's jump attack him and now back away and back to our good old friend, the bow and arrow. I actually want to try and get a back slice off on him. That is not how we're doing that though. Or a helm splitter. Yeah, that's a good... You good there, Link? He just T-posed down into the... What's gravity? To you too, buddy. Link just T-posed down from the air. Okay. Wow, don't be rude. Alright, well, our boar has awakened just in time, so let's not die to an unfortunate fiery circumstance and get the hell out of here. Alright. Oh, hey, Poso. Words. Posel. Wait, no, I have already forgotten my cardinal rule of riding things. We must dismount them by just crashing. It's the only way. Alright, let's go get that Posel. Hey, buddy. I meant to turn my senses on, not just dig out the... I was about to say concrete, but this is definitely not concrete. Whew. Alright. Well, there's definitely gotta be a chest there. So... let's hope it's rupees and not a Meaver stamp. Because I emphatically do not want any more Beaver stamps. Good, 50 rupees. That's very nice. Alright, I actually think this is shorter than I usually go. I usually go for 4 hours, but uh, I have actually seemed to have hurt my voice a little bit, so I think I am going to stop here at 2 hours instead, just before the Arbiter's Grounds. I think this is a good stopping point anyway, because the Arbiter's Grounds do reveal a bit more plot stuff after the fact, so yeah, I think I'll end the stream off here, and then we'll start the next one immediately with the Arbiter's Grounds. And we'll learn a little bit more about Midna's homeworld. I almost said Mifa. This is not Breath of the Wild. Regardless, thank you everyone for... Why can I never speak? Like just once, I'd like to get a thought out coherently without flubbing over myself. But yes, thank you. Thank you everyone for tuning in. I hope you all enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one.
Don't you know what you're starting? But you sure we got the clue how bad this we go? Don't you know?